So tonight I'm going to make a dish called chicken marsala. Okay, so to start this dish you're going to want to take basically one whole chicken breast. You have, here I have a bowl with 1 egg in it and another bowl with about a cup of flour. We're going to take this chicken breast, spread it open, so you can cut it in half, so you have 2 halves. And then we are going to fillet them, so you want to cut it evenly lengthwise, slice it right down the middle. Easiest if you start at the fat end and work your way down. Definitely, so that these cook evenly, you want to definitely make sure that you got them as even as possible. You can kind of trim off these little nubs on the end and a little fat. There I have 4 fillets. I'm going to set these aside for a minute. Take one at a time. And basically cover them up with a plastic wrap. Better quality plastic wrap, and it's got a decent, it'll have a better blade on it. You basically want to flatten those down to about 1/8 of an inch. You basically want to get it in the egg, soak it in the egg, and then get the flour completely over all of it. If you have bigger bowls, it'd make it a whole lot easier. Now we'll move on to the stove and get these fried up. Okay, so we got a skillet on medium heat. You're going to want to put a couple tablespoons of olive oil in that. Let that heat up for a minute. Bring the chicken over. We'll give that another minute or 2 to heat up, and we'll throw the chicken in. While you're cooking those, or before you start cooking those, you want to take a 9x13 pan and grease that. Once those start to sizzle, we're going to cook them for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. And then we're going to flip them over. On the other side. We're going to want to take those, we're going to lay them in our baking dish. You can slightly overlap them. And we're going to Throw the other ones in and repeat the process. So that. And then give those a couple minutes. Okay, once those are brown, and we're going to take those, throw those in there as well. So you're going to slightly overlap those in the pan. You take the pan and throw in about a tablespoon of butter. And we're going to take 8 ounces of cremini mushrooms. The bottom already packaged up and sliced. I'm going to throw those in there. I'm just going to saute those until they're softened. I'll give those probably about 5 to 8 minutes, I'd say. Those go for a bit. Throw a bit more butter in there because there wasn't a lot of drippings off of the chicken. So depending on your chicken, I guess I did trim the fat off it, so I would say 1 to 2 tablespoons of butter in here. Okay, now once those get cooked down a bit and they're tender, I'm going to throw in 2 cloves of minced garlic. And just cook that till it's just aromatic, so you don't want to overcook that garlic. So just basically just stirring constantly. You want to cook that maybe another minute or so. Alright, and once that's done, then you're going to throw in your Marsala wine. So you got 1 cup of Marsala wine. And pour that in there. Also going to throw in, have 1 teaspoon of salt, ½ teaspoon of pepper, and about a 1/4 teaspoon of thyme. Throw that in, and we're going to stir that. We're going to let that go till it reduces by about a third to a half. You want to kind of scrape and make sure you get all the brown bits off the pan. Basically deglaze the bottom of that pan. We're going to let that go for a little bit. Okay, once that gets reduced down, I'm going to let that go actually probably for another minute or 2. That's good. I'm going to take this chicken, we're going to pour that right over the chicken evenly. You're going to take about a 1/4 cup of Gorgonzola cheese with green onions, mix those up, take about 2 or 3 green onions. We're just going to sprinkle that right over the top. Okay, so I forgot a step. It basically was supposed to, before I poured that in there, I was supposed to pour in a ½ cup of heavy cream. So I'm just going to basically pour that over the top and hope it mixes well. Okay, and then from there we're going to want to take that and you're going to throw it in the oven for about 12 to 15 minutes. And we'll come back when it's done. Okay, so it's been about 15 minutes. We'll pull this out, see what it looks like. I can't say it's Smells delicious. Just looks just as good. So there's chicken marsala. Get this plated up and show you what it looks like. So I gotta say, even after my snafu, this actually turned out really good. Keep in mind though, if you do try this at home, to make sure and pour the cream in before, and mix that in before you pour the mushroom sauce over the chicken. And I want to thank you for stopping by. Hope to see you again. If you like my video and you want to see more like it, please subscribe. And if you want to try this out for yourself, the recipe is in the description down below.